How's it going, everybody? It's your boy Stas here. Welcome back to yet again another video. And you guys saw the title today. We have 5 high short interest stocks to break down, all of which could, keyword is could, be squeezing in the short term. And guys, please trade at your own risk. These stocks are very risky stocks. You could make money on these, but you could also lose a lot of money. So let's get into it. We'll break down the charts, what I'm looking to do. So hit the like button. Do not forget to subscribe, as we're almost at 100,000. Well, I guess not almost, but we're on the road to 100,000 subscribers. And with that being said, guys, cheers again. Take a sip of your coffee and let's dive into it. So it's currently the pre-market right now, and it looks like stocks are slightly, actually not even slightly in the red. The markets are kind of flat right now, a little red on the NASDAQ futures, Russell futures, and the S&P's pretty much at break even. Dow futures are up around 0.25%. Nothing really is going on so far today, guys, in the pre-market. So let's just get into it, man. Let's break down these 5 stocks. Let's not waste any time, and let's do it. Number 1 is Beyond Meat, ticker symbol BYND, and this stock has had quite the rough story. You guys remember a couple of years ago, geez, more than just a couple now. I'm dating myself a little bit. I think they IPO'd in 2019, if I remember correctly. Yeah. And they were at $200 per share. Think about that, guys. And now Beyond Meat's at $3 per share. Yeah, a lot of people are obviously betting against it, shorting it, and they've made a lot of money, no doubt. And with that, guys, the short interest now is at 50%. Yes, you heard that right. And with earnings coming up here, I think tomorrow, let me double check this. Yeah, tomorrow, Wednesday, after the bell, with earnings coming up, this is a must-watch stock, guys, because if they get a surprise on earnings, they beat EPS, revenue, maybe guidance comes in better than expected, this might be ready to take off, at least in the short term. I'm not saying it's going to go back to, $200, right? That's never going to happen again, in my opinion, on Beyond Meat. But could it run to $4, $5? It sure can, guys, at 49% short interest. I mean, look, recently it actually did exactly that. We hit 370, 375 about 2 weeks ago. Then we ran all the way to $5, a big move of about 25-30%. And now we've given back that entire game, and we're approaching this multi-week support at about 375, 380, 385. So I'm looking at this like, all right, we're oversold. Earnings are tomorrow. 49% short interest. If they surprise, show any signs of if we get any just positive sentiment from this earnings, I feel like that could spark a big rally on Beyond Meat. So I'm not in it right now, but I'm eyeing it up tomorrow after earnings. That's ticker symbol BYND. 49% short interest, man. Unfreaking believable. And another one here, we've mentioned it before on these top 5 short interest stocks videos I make. Big Bear AI, ticker symbol BBAI. This one is down about 50%, more like 45% from the highs. Might as well call it 50%. And you guys can see buyers are starting to come in above this 180 SMA on the 4-hour chart. In fact, we have 1, 2, 3 green candles forming there. And you guys can see what's going on here. Well, we're maintaining the uptrend. You guys can see we're right at the 180 SMA now, which has acted as support for months on this stock. And ideally for the bulls here, guys, we get a bounce. But is that 100% guaranteed? No, of course not. The stock's very volatile, very risky. For all we know, it could flush through $5, $5.50, and start dumping again. But if we do get the significant buying pressure that the bulls want to see, right? If we get that here, this could very well start going up again, starting another rally for all we know, right? Maybe not back to $10, $11, but could this rally back towards $7, $8, maybe a short relief rally here off this moving average as we're oversold? I think that's possible, guys, and this thing has 33% short interest. It looks like earnings for BBAI are also coming up here early March on the 6th. So in about a week, we're getting their numbers. So Big Bear AI, very oversold. Uptrend is holding. Super high short interest. Let's see if we get a continuation play on this one. And the next stock here, guys, ticker symbol, or the third one, ticker symbol LMND, Lemonade, which is another one that is reporting earnings, I think tomorrow, or no, today. Okay, guys, today. All right, LMND, they're today, man, and they're after the bell. So this one's got 25.5% short interest, right? It's pretty beaten up, down $20 per share from the recent highs, or about 37%. So I'm eyeing this up kind of for the same reason why I'm looking at Beyond Meat. Earnings are coming up, high short interest. If this company beats, right, we get some good guidance, it could be setting us up for a big pop on Lemonade here. And not to mention, I mean, this thing is making slight higher lows and higher highs for that matter, over the last couple of weeks here, and we're actually pretty oversold here, guys. So if earnings come in hot, we could be pushing $40 again. That's in the cards. Maybe $40 ends up breaking here on Lemonade. So I like the way this one's setting up. LMND earnings are today after the bell. And before we break down the last two stocks, guys, make sure to get your 30 stocks from Moomoo. Listen to this. Once you open up your account and deposit at least $100, you get 5 free stocks. Deposit at least $2,000, you get 25 more stocks, and your uninvested cash now will earn up to 8.1% APY. So if you guys want to support the channel and you want 30 free stocks, it's literally free money, guys. Check out the link down below or go to stocksurfest.com/Moomoo. I appreciate all the support, guys. Cheers. And now let's continue on here. Stock number 4 is ticker symbol CTRM, which is called City Trends. And this one is clearly holding an uptrend, and it's very oversold in the short term, down about 14-15% from the recent highs, and it's got about 20% short interest. So very simple with this one, guys. I'm looking to see if the momentum continues. Simple as that, right? If we get a continuation play. Uptrend is holding, like I said. No earnings in sight for this one. They're later in March, so forget about earnings on CTRM. But if we just get the buying pressure at around $24, $25, we start to get the pop there. That's ideal. That would be ideal for the bulls for a continuation play. So CTRM, I like the way it's setting up. And last but not least, guys, CRNC. Let me pull this up. This is Cerence Inc., a newer stock that honestly I haven't really looked at before, but I found it researching for high short interest stocks. It's got about 20%. The trend here looks quite interesting. We recently had a blow off top rally to $27, guys, and mind you, now we're at $12. So this thing, it's pretty oversold. At the bottom of this trend line, yes, we are under both moving averages, but if this shows any momentum back over these moving averages, let's say we break this wedge, start pushing $14, $15, this could really break out and start showing signs of a full-on breakout, similar to what we got a couple weeks ago, right? And the bulls are still overall in charge here, but we just have to wait for the confirmation. My alert's at 14. Let's see if we break out of there for a big move. I mean, who knows where we could go from there, guys. But that's CRNC, 20% short interest. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. I don't want to make it too long. Those are the 5 high short interest stocks I'm watching now. And full disclosure, I'm not in any of these. I own 0 shares of all of these stocks right now, but I'm eyeing them up in the short term. And please trade at your own risk, man. These are very, very volatile. You can make money, but you could also lose money. Keep that in mind. So hit the like button. Feel free to subscribe. We're on the road to 100K subs. And join the email list. I send out my top stocks weekly right to your inbox. That's free and it's linked down below. Put your first name and your email address and boom, you're in there, guys. And with that being said, cheers. I'll catch you in the next video.